Hey guys, so today I'm reviewing The Mysterious Affair at Styles by Agatha Christie. The story follows Hastings, who has been given sick leave from the army after his injury, and he by chance meets up with his old friend John Cavendish, who invites Hastings back to Styles to see the family and just kind of be back in a place where he hasn't been in a while. So Hastings goes to Styles and he meets up with some interesting characters, and he also sees a lot of very interesting situations, as well as meeting up with an old friend of his, a Belgian detective named Poirot. And Poirot becomes very prominent in this book as well as in this complete series of books, as there is a murder that takes place at Styles, and Poirot is brought in by Hastings to investigate, as because of the surrounding circumstances, an inquest is having to be made. So I really enjoyed the writing style of Agatha Christie. It really drew me in. I felt that, in a way, even though in my mind I thought of this as a classic, as it should be considered, I feel that it was just a very superior mystery novel that I haven't read in a long time. I really enjoyed how the characters are written as if they were actual human beings. If they have a moment where they look mean, they look mean. If they have a moment where they should look like they cried all night for the person who was murdered, they don't. And they don't just state, oh, well, there were some wiping at their eyes. No, there was none of that. It was just straight out fact, as if you were sitting in that room watching it take place. I really enjoyed the fact that Poirot's character was such a realistic detective. He at times would not be able to find out the next clue, or he would be confused as to why a certain circumstance was taking place, or why he left out information that maybe seemed insignificant at the time, but it's like, you should have told me this. And Poirot was just a very natural, realistic character. He had times when he would get excited and do irrational things. But what I like is at the end of the book, he takes each little piece of evidence that you're like, okay, well, I can't find a piece that goes with that, and neither can he. You find out he has, and he's brought the story to the bigger picture. Each little piece of evidence is like a little puzzle piece that went into the story. And each irrational moment and each moment where it seemed like it shouldn't have taken place plays out, and it was important to the overall picture and structure of the story. I really enjoyed this book. It's been a long time since I've read a mystery story of this quality. If this book as her debut novel has anything to say with her writing excelling even more, I am excited to pick up more novels by Agatha Christie. As a standalone novel, even though this is the first book in a series, I really feel that if you just want to pick up one and read it, definitely pick up The Mysterious Affair at Styles. It's great as a standalone title. I'm not sure if any of the other ones interweave at all, but I definitely would recommend this one. So, without further ado, if you guys have anything to state with regards to Agatha Christie's writing style, how she writes her characters, no spoilers please, but if you even have read this one and you have something that you want to state that maybe I left out, feel free. I would love to hear what you have to say. Go pick out a random book and read.